So in this lecture, we'll learn about multiplying and dividing by 10, 100, 1000, etc. So basically 1 with a number of zeros on the other side. So when multiplying a decimal number, just the thing to remember is that the decimal point moves to the right, as the number is typically getting larger. While when dividing a decimal number, the decimal point will move to the left, as the number typically gets smaller. The number of places the decimal point moves depends on the number of zeros there are. So let's go through a couple of examples to really understand what this means. In the first example, we have 5.37 multiplied by 10. So remember, when we multiply a decimal number, the decimal point moves to the right, and the number of places it moves depends on the number of zeros we have, which in this case is just a 10, so we just have the single zero. So the decimal point simply moves one place to the right. So 5.37 times by 10 is 53.7. In the second example, we have 16.3 divided by 100. So remember, when dividing a decimal number, the decimal point moves to the left. The number of places the decimal point moves depends on the number of zeros there are. In this case, there are 2 zeros. So the decimal point will move 2 spots. So we have 0.163. Now, since there's nothing before the point here, so we simply add a 0. Remember, we always fill any gaps in a decimal number with zeros. Next one is 5.8 multiplied by 1000. Remember, when multiplying, the decimal point moves to the right, and in this case, it'll move 3 spots because there are 3 zeros here. So it'll move 3 spots to the right. So, moving it 2 decimal places to the right gives us 5, 8, dash, dash, point, dash. Remember, we always fill in the gaps with zeros. So we have 0 there, and a 0 there. So 5.8 times by 1000 is 5800.0. In the last example, we have 6.375 divided by 100. So the decimal point will move to the left by 2 spots. So since there are gaps in this here, we simply fill these gaps with zeros. So 6.375 divided by 100 is simply 0.06375.